these middle-aged white dudes from the Midwest have been paying my rent.
Really?
Yeah, like if I see a pair of New Balance come in.
Oh, honey, the New Balance are like, it doesn't get any better with the fanny pack and the thick glasses.
Yes.
And the comb over with the polo tee.
The ill-fitting polo and the Kirkland jeans. Gimme.
That's daddy right there.
Even see what we wrote. We came at you and turned you into a joke. Invest in myself and do as I please. With the dancer's resource, now my mind's at ease.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you? Let me get on my
Yes, bring your
stuffing
bags
here.
in, girl.
Bag lady.
I'm Krista.
Okay, I'm Lilith.
Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, I love her.
I do too. I wanted to rep her today. I did a shoot with her last month or whatever month, September. I adore her, so I was like, I have to rep her today.
Did she go to your club?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Tales of the Strip. Oh, where are we going?
Oh, Déjà Vu, Hollywood.
How long have you been dancing?
20 years.
20 years?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'm like low-key the oldest at my club. They just don't know it.
The youngest doesn't even mean the most money.
Right.
I feel like when you first start, you're like doing the most on stage.
For nothing.
Yeah, and like, you know, you take everybody's words seriously.
Right.
Like, you know, so you're more impressionable.
Yeah, and like, cause there are younger girls at this club, and I'm always like, I just like to watch.
Yeah.
If they have advice, I'll give it
sure.
to them. But like, I see girls, like, I don't even offer $30 dances. I'm like, if you think that I'm gonna get topless for $30, y'all got me fucked up. I'm not doing that. I'll do like my $60 dance. I see girls getting naked for $30, and I'm like, what, baby? What is you doing?
What is the house fee?
We don't have one. We have, because it's, you know, it's LA, so we're employees.
Yeah. So how is the breakdown for you guys?
So I have to sell 115 dances a night.
And then that covers like your house fee essentially.
Then I'm paying for my own payroll basically.
Yeah, your
if
taxes,
I'm doing that.
your payroll taxes.
Yeah. And then we get a 60-40 split, but that's on a bi-weekly paycheck, so we're taxed. So I'm basically getting 52%.
Not even 52.
So,
yeah.
Right. So it's like, so my income's been cut in half basically since that law started. So yeah, that's why I go to Vegas sometimes.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you go anywhere else?
If you travel for work often, consider the Safer Stay. At Safer Stay, we are dedicated to improving the experience of short-term rentals. Safer Stay offers later checkout times for those working the night shift, safe lock boxes for personal items, they're pet-friendly, and of course, inclusive. Join the Safer Stay community today. Link in the description.
Yeah, I like
Where
Vegas.
in Vegas are you?
I'm at Spearmint Rhino. I haven't been there in a minute. And then this place called Minx. It's in Henderson. It's all locals. It's kind of.
Is there money over there?
In Henderson, yeah.
I feel like anywhere you have like older people that are retired, there's like something put away, you know, like they have money.
Yeah, and there's also like, so it's not touristy, which is really nice because I have people I can text to be like, hey, I'm gonna be in town, and then they'll come in. So like that's really cool. I want to go to New Orleans. I'm going to San Francisco next month, so hopefully.
So you've danced pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, I started out in Detroit.
So 20 years, where did you start dancing?
In Detroit at a Déjà Vu.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like I just can never leave Déjà Vu.
How old were you when you started?
I was 20.
Yeah, I was like 19, 20 when I started.
Okay, yeah. So it's like.
I feel like with that type of scene, you could like, honey, I'm whatever age you want me to be. Because what difference does it make?
Right. They'll ask. They'll be like, well, you're like 28, right? I'm like, yeah, as long as there's no follow-up questions about what year I was born and what I lived in high school, absolutely.
Well, everybody like that isn't from LA has this like preconception of like Hollywood, glamorous,
like Beverly Hills kind of thing.
Well, even the clubs in Beverly Hills are still a little like sketchy themselves, you know?
Yeah. I think Hollywood is kind of, and I'm saying this as someone from Detroit, it's dirty. It is not, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like seedy around there. So many crazy people. It's like.
Is there money there?
There is.
Well, what's the most you've made?
At this particular club, I racked out my first shift there.
Oh, really?
Which was like awesome. I would have made a lot more, but because of that split and the taxes, I just got demolished with that. But
how are they with tipping? Like, do they let you tip, or like, do they let you get tips?
We're allowed to. At the North Hollywood one, we were not allowed to ask for tips, and I was like, oh no, she's asking for tips.
She needs her tips.
She's asking for tips because they will not tip if you do not ask.
There's no, like you said, no stage money.
Because it's tourists. And so a lot of tourists will have money. Like, these middle-aged white dudes from the Midwest have been paying my rent.
Really?
Yeah. Like, if I see a pair of New Balance come in and, like, you know, like,
oh, honey, the New Balance are like, it doesn't get any better. With with the fanny pack and the thick glasses.
Yes.
And the comb over with the polo tee.
The ill-fitting polo and the Kirkland jeans. Give me.
That's daddy right there.
That's why I work Mondays. We call them Money Mondays. Because this is when all the older tourist men come in. And, like, so it's like, I'm going to come in, I'm going to finesse you. And
is
I'm
it 18 and over?
Yeah, because it's a fully nude club.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
So I prefer fully nude.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like there's more money and it's way less effort on stage. Like, you can just do yoga and they don't really care. But like a topless bar, you have to work on stage.
It's a different scenery.
Yeah, and so it's like, I'm not trying to do all that. Like, I just want to like come in.
I started nude. I started at Sin in City of Industry.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I started in the hood. Like, I started where you go on your way out, you know?
Right, like what?
Yeah, no, it was rough. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Do you do anything else outside of dancing?
I do tarot readings.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't brought my cards to the club. I just feel like that's too much of a conflict of interest for me. But like,
you're all giving tarots and the VIPs.
I've thought about it. What I do in VIPs though, instead of that, is like we play Twister.
Oh, nice.
So like, I have in my locker like my Twister, and I'm like, I know you've never played naked Twister before. Let's go.
Ever had any like weird occurrences?
A ton.
With the tarot, like what?
Not with the tarot, but like, my last club was haunted. Like,
what club was it?
The Déjà Vu in North Hollywood.
Was haunted?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that got closed down?
Yeah. It got bought out. It's going to be a new club. We don't know who bought it. But if you Google it, I think it comes up as Pink Diamonds or something like that.
Well, the Body Shop got bought out. And like, I've actually I met the owner totally like out of nowhere, ironically, at like a bar.
Yeah.
But he was like the money guy. He's like an older English guy.
Yeah.
And it's completely new owners. Like,
they didn't hire me.
They didn't?
No, they said I was too old.
No, because you know why? Well, I don't know how it is now, but back in the day, it was more like grooming. And it was like, they prefer the younger girls. Like, I know Plan B is like general.
They also wouldn't hire me either because I have too many tattoos. But like, because it's the same owners as...
Do you use our app at all? Yeah? Because I feel like for tatted, like every, for sure. It'll give you that...
I'm always on the lookout.
Oh yeah, no, that app has the T too. I know, I love it. Because I feel like when you have a club culture where you have like the managers and everybody's like friends and hangs out outside, it really is easy to fall in between the cracks and get mistreated, and then it's like high school again. Yeah. So this helps create that like accountability factor within the industry for that. Yeah, so I love it. And it's also like when you get to be my age, like I don't really give a shit about the drama. You're like, where's the money at? Who fucking has time? I'm like, girl, I'm too tired. What do you bring, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, no, that's fine. So this is my mask in your bag tonight. This reminds me of the Three Ninjas. Do you remember? Yes. Well, this is The Purge. Because I found a song that has like the beginning, but I did watch Three Ninjas all the time. I wear a light up butt plug. So how is that? I don't notice it anymore. Like, I don't know what that says about me as a person. But the first time you put it in, was it like... I didn't notice it. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I was like, I had it in, I wear it for like 8 hours and it's fine. What if it falls out? I'm just kidding. What if you cough? Honestly, that's my biggest fear. It's like something happened and it shoots out when I'm on stage. And then I have my energy drink. Men are so gross. They probably would like love that. There's a tip. People ask me if they can take it out all the time. Like, I'll be in a VIP and they'll be like, oh, can I take it out? I'm like, if you have $1,000. I'm like, if you have $800, sure, because it's not gonna, because you don't know how to do it and it's gonna hurt. So you gotta make it worth. Oh, when you know, they're probably like, oh no. And then they're like, oh, can I put it in my mouth? I'm like, why would you do that? Like, gross. No. Gross. It's too much. I mean, I generally like to say to each his own, but there's limits. Sure. We gotta have limits, people. I don't need to witness it. Yeah. Damn. So, do you think you make more when you wear it? Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of why I do, and like, because it's all marketing in here. Like, they don't remember me, but they'll remember my butt plug. I always say like, okay, each club is like its own industry, but we're like all our own businesses within that industry of the club, the floor. You know, for sure. And so it's just like, that's how I set myself apart. Because there's other like hot tattooed girls, so it's like, how am I gonna be different from the other hot tattooed girls? The one with the booty plug. The one with the butt plug. I love it. They're like, you can see, I don't see her, but I see her lights coming from somewhere. They should make one with like a laser, and then when you squeeze your butt cheeks together, it like has a laser. You know how
like a laser pointer, like a. Because I want one that's like a kazoo, but I don't know how that works. Or like,
I love it.
Or like a party streamer, like the thing you
like
the
Like, I think that's a fabulous idea.
I need someone to make that for me.
So nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna make all this.
Yes, girl. You're gonna get all the money.